Esatto, guys, give it up for Jimmy's on our Betty. Come on. Give it up. Guys, excited to be here. Come on, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. Greeks in the room. Get the energy going. Guys, how many, by a round of applause, are in a relationship in this room? Bravo, Sas. Bravo, Sas. How many married couples? Beautiful. Now my next question is, how many of you actually fart in front of one another? Come on, make some noise. Bravo. That's living. Guys, let me tell you, the worst thing you can do is be in a relationship and not fart in front of your significant other. I'm telling you the truth. You know when you got them rippling inside and you're your first date, and it's always the worst night of your life. You got boing, and you just want to let it loose. My advice, let it loose. Let it loose. I was out on a date with a girl that I thought was beautiful, and I didn't want to let it loose. Normally I do. She was like, oh, you want to come over to my house later? And I'm like, yeah, but I gotta go back to work. I drop her off at home. Oh my God, guys. Eric Saina, Porto, when she got out of the car. I was like, damn, I don't care if I ever go out with her again. I just needed to fart. I thought they were going to take me to the Nonosopa meal. I felt so bad. I probably scassied about 15 throughout my night, right in my stomach. I couldn't take it. And my problem is when I take women out, I like to take them out for dinner. You know, I was thinking about all the cremillas she ate with the salata, with the paidakia, the oregano, all that stuff. I'm like, oh my God, imagine what it smells like if she farts. I'll let her go. We'll meet up tomorrow, we'll go to a date, we'll go to the movies, we'll eat popcorn. What's the worst that can happen after eating popcorn? Oof. Worcester, make some noise. I love that word, Worcester. I love it. I'm from Connecticut, and I got a thing of a flyer. They're like, you're gonna be performing in Worcester. But I didn't know how to pronounce it. I was like reading it differently. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So, I'm like, with a bottle of Worcestershire sauce, making some Bloody Mary, that's what you put in it. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, Worcestershire? They must have done it Worcester. Because my mom was asking me, and I had never heard of this place in Massachusetts before. So I get my phone out, I text the speech, I'm like, I'll be performing in Worcester. And it wrote, Worcester. And I'm like, I wonder what these people write when they're writing a little envelope, when they're writing, you know, your address, then you write War. Do you say Worcester in your head? Or Worcester when you're spelling this thing? But I love the word. But I get it. I give you guys a lot of credit, whoever has to deal with that on a daily basis, because every time I go to Greece, people ask me where I'm from. I'm like, είμαι από το Κανέρικα. Κανέρικα? Πού είναι αυτό το Κανέρικα? Τους λέω, ανάμεσα το Μασαχουσέτη, από κάτω τη Νέα Υόρκη. Α, Connecticut! Γιατί δεν το λες έτσι, βρε, Connecticut το λέμε. And now I gotta be, the guy from Greece from my own home state. So I give props to you guys probably having to say Worcester or Worcester. I get it. Speaking of Greeks, guys, I don't know about you guys, but I have a big heart. So I feel bad for the Grisi in Greece. I wish they just weren't going through all that stuff. So I brought one of my cousins to America to work for me. Biggest mistake I've ever made in my life. That guy is the biggest dead belly in the world. We get to work. I'm like, εδώ είναι το μαγαζί μου, θα κάνουμε λίγες πατάτες. Ή θα κάνουμε ένα break πρώτα ρετόνι. Πάμε να κάνουμε ένα τσιγάρο, πούμε ένα καφέ πριν αρχίσουμε ρετόνι. I'm like, αργήσαμε 15 minutes, ρε, σε περίμενα μέχρι να αρχίσεις να κάνεις τη δουλειά σου, πάμε ρε δουλειά. Θα πει ο κόσμος, πρέπει να βάλουμε τα home fries στην κρίλα, ρε. So now I get him a patates, he's doing patates. He's like, καίνε τα χέρια μου, ρε. Θα με βάλεις εμένα να τα κάνω αυτά, δεν βάζουμε το Μεξικάνο. Πάρε με στην κρίλα εμένα, εγώ είμαι ψίστης. Ψίστης είμαι εγώ. I'm alright, τον βάζω on the grill. We get busy. I get 10 hamburgers on the grill, τα πλακώνω, βάλε εκεί, βάλε εκεί, βάλε εκεί, βάλε λίγο αλάτι. Αυτός με κοιτάζει, τρελάθηκες ρε. He takes 2 hamburgers and puts them on the grill. I said, for who are those? He goes, για μας ρε. Θα φάμε κι εμείς, όλοι θα φάμε, εμείς δεν θα φάμε. I'm like, κάνε μου μια χάρη ρε εξάδελφε, πήγαινε έξω κάτω το τσιγαράκι, πες το καφέ σου, get the hell out of here. So my advice, don't be Mr. Nice because you will end up last. Yeah. I have an uncle, guys. He's a great guy, but he's one of those people that talks crap about everybody. Κοίτα αυτός ο χοντρός εκεί πέρα να σχέσει της τύπος, τρώει αυτός έτσι. Παρακαίνει και σαλάτα, αυτός θα πάει σπίτι και θα φάει χέμπουργο. Πατάτη, τον κορυδεύει. So it happened to him, guys. The guy used to be a Greek guy. He made fun of everyone. Now he looks more like a little goddamn Greek. Bam! He got fat, he got bad. So he goes to the γιατρό. The doctor says to him, if you don't stop smoking, if you don't stop drinking, and if you don't stop eating, cholesterol θα πεθάνεις. So my uncle took it very serious, started working out, cut the cigarette, cut the eating, cut everything, went back. He looked better, starting to look like a Greek god again. But nothing got better. So he started taking medicine. He starts taking the medicine, he goes back, now he comes back with the medicine, he's working out, he looks like a Greek god again. The doctor tells him, you're still not better, it must be something with your DNA. They said, what can I tell you, you know? So he goes back again, he told him to take a stress pill, because stress can kill you, that's what they say. So he goes back the next time, now he's heavy again, but the doctor comes out and is like, you should be proud of yourself. What did you do? You're healthy, but you gained weight. He goes, what did I do? I stopped listening to you. Let me tell you something. You're a doctor. You're smart, but I'm smarter. I am Greek. The day you told me to not stress, I went out and bought a pack of cigarettes. I bought a bottle of Jameson. I went and ordered a pizza with extra cheese, pepperoni, the sausage. I ate everything and I felt better because no more stress. The Greeks in Greece live to 95 years old. They smoke cigarettes. They eat what they want. You're going to tell me I can't do what I love? Let me tell you something. While the rest of the world was still discovering meat, Greeks already had cholesterol. It's in our DNA. You understand? DNA. You don't know anything. Look. Τον εμούτσωσε, he got out of there, and my uncle got into a big car accident on his way home. It's all right, he didn't die. Only the good die young, guys. He survived. Notice how a lot of Greeks, including him, they talk crap about Greeks, other people, κοίτα αυτός, είναι κακούργος, πάει, κάνει ό,τι θέλει. And then as soon as the person dies, they're like, αχ, Θεός, τι καλός που ήτανε. Καημένος. Πολύ καλός. And then they go to the after party and whatever it is when we're dead and we take that bread and we dip it in the brandy or the sicharito, whatever we do. Throwing psari, like anyone dead cares what we eat. When I die, I don't care if anybody eats psari. Eat out of me, I don't care. But it happens, then we're in church. And then as soon as the priest starts singing Eonia, they start breaking out. Eonia, καημένος, η μνήμη, Eonia, η μνήμη, Eonia, η μνήμη του. They're crying, putting on a show for everyone. We do it, guys, we're Greek. And as soon as they leave, they're like, μπαίνα αυτός ήταν κακούρης, δεν πάει να πεθάνει, they don't care. But it's all a show, guys. It's all a show. I went to Greece. My uncle warned me about my thea. Said, πρόσεξε τη θεία σου, είναι μάγισσα. Κάνε το σταυρό σου, πάρ' το φυλακτό, βάλ' το μάτι σου, έχει ένα μάτι αυτή. Oh my God. So I go to her house. She has macaronada ready for everybody. And I see my Theo out in the porch. You guys know what a porch is? You know the porch? He's just like, σκόρπισέ το! Με θείο τι κάνεις, αχ η θεία σου μένω σε ένα μάτι, δεν μπορώ να το βγάλω. Σκόρπισέ το! I go back into the house, my θεία λέει, έλα εδώ εσύ. I'm like, τι έκανα? She's like, τι έκανες, δεν μου είπες να έρθεις στην Ελλάδα την άλλη εβδομάδα. Της λέω, ναι, γιατί μου το είπες έτσι? And she knows, I'm like, ήθελα να σου κάνω ένα surprise. Με έκπληξη. She goes, "Cazzo gatto che fai?" You know why I didn't tell her I go to Greece when I go to Greece? It's because if I tell her I'm going and she wishes me a safe flight, I might end up in the Atlantic. Bam! Che me canosse, boy. You know, I might die. You got nothing to worry about. Only the good die young. My aunt has that mati. One time she came to my house, she's like, "Ah, Dio Hallelujah. Sita Pertesis soy mo. Sita Pertesis." I'm like, "Yeah." Next day I went outside and said, "We're all dead." Runs in my family, guys. It's funny, every time I go somewhere, people call me, "Come to Mati, come to Tibetan." You hang out with that person for, like, who's the Mati for? I don't get it. Yeah. So, I love yelling oppa, guys. You know why I love yelling oppa? Because it gets everybody feeling good. Yell it, guys. Come on. Oppa! In Bridgeport, Connecticut. You know who loves when I yell oppa? It's Latin people too, because they think I'm yelling epa. Think Greeks can dance? Yell oppa in front of Latinos. Hey, algo en tu cara más fascina, algo en tu cara más fascina. Quiero tu sonrisa, quiero tu sonrisa. They go nuts. That's why Greek men marry Latin women these days. There's a scarcity of Greek people. I go to my village, it's like 30 guys, not even one girl. Kinda. But, you know who loves when I yell oppa the most? It's black people. You know why? They think I'm yelling Oprah. I love Oprah. Give it up for Oprah Winfrey, guys. Oprah Winfrey, yep. I'm not racist, guys. I own color television. Guys, I honestly wish sometimes I was actually black, because I'd be a little taller, and I'd be able to jump. Because every time I tell people I'm good at basketball, they laugh at me. Racist. So I got mad. I went and played basketball one day, and I beat everybody. It was a game of 21, and then it came time to pick teams. They're like, you're captain, you did good. I'm like, don't worry about it, you guys picked me. I wanted to feel good about myself, to debunk my theory that I have to be black and tall to get respect on the basketball court. It came time to pick teams. They went right by every single person, and it comes down to me and a paraplegic black guy in a wheelchair. Oh, they picked him over me, yep. I don't know if it's because he was black or because when he was sitting down, he was taller than me. But I used to make fun of people when I was young. When I was in the 5th grade, I made fun of the 2nd graders. I'm like, "What up, shorty?" I think Matimoris and karma, guys. It's one thing that's real in this world is karma. Be careful what you say. I was joking, but anyhow. So, they didn't pick me, and it was the last time I ever played basketball, but it was the last time they ever played basketball too, because I broke their legs. I didn't even use a baseball bat. I just gave him one of these. I chilled into my thea. I was staring at him from the sidelines. And right when he caught eyes with me, bam! He fell to the ground. Pornos! They had him on the stretcher. They took him out of the room. I'm like, "Adega!" The other one caught on. He's like, "Uh-oh." I'm like, And then they started playing again. He caught eyes with me as the ball was coming. Bam! Pefti kaftos. Adega, goodbye. But that's about the extent of it. I don't want to do too much of that because, like I said, karma comes back around on you. Yep. So, any Italians in the room? Well, Yeah, we do. Hey, good. We got some people that are Italian. Give it up to the Italians in the room. Una faccia, una razza. The Greeks and the Italians colonized each other 2 or 3 times. Let me give you a crash course in history. But you guys say forget about it. We don't say forget about it. We say xehaseto. You guys say, hey, forget about it. We're like xehaseto. And if we put out the tongue, it's really forget about it. Yeah, and I try to see the differences. All I know is if it wasn't for Greeks and Italians, I think the world would starve. Imagine it was Irish people that were in charge of feeding the world. A 7-course meal, a 6-pack and a baked potato. Let's keep the food to the Greeks, the Italians, and let's keep the beer to the Irish. Guys, speaking of Italians, I know how to make people disappear too, and it's not just with the mafia. You guys want somebody to disappear? You know what you do? You lend them some money. I lend somebody some money. I'm down in Punta Cana, I see him. And me and him kind of like crossed paths, we're right in each other's face, and we both didn't know what to do, kind of like when a deer is staring at you. So he just turned around, I did the same thing, and we just walked away. So that's how you make someone disappear, lend them money. And I'm gonna leave you guys with one last thing. Thank God the pandemic is over. Give yourselves a round of applause, we made it. I also give yourselves a round of applause because I don't see anyone with a mask on. Thank God. Everybody did something crazy during the pandemic. Women cut their own hair, ended up bald. Men grew their nails out, started wearing culottes. It just, everything changed after the pandemic. Me, I got married. Give it up for me, I got married. Crazy. Yep. And my wife started doing something she never did before we got married. 10 years we dated. The day we get married, she starts snoring. I'm like, yeah, what the heck is this? I go to nudge her, she ain't even waking up. She's in that REM sleep. So I leave the room, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I get a phone call from my neighbors. They're like, did you guys just feel that? I think we just had an earthquake. I hang up the phone, I don't want them to hear her snoring. Things are falling off my shelves. I try to go back to bed, but I can't, so I did what anybody would do. I grabbed my maxillari and I was ready to end her life. So I'm just about to kill my wife, and she did something that she never did before that actually saved her life again. She farted. And it smelled like souvlaki. My wife is not Greek, she's Persian. But at that moment I'm like, she's gonna live, she's part Greek! So she wakes up the next day, she goes, take me somewhere I've never been. I took her to work. Guys, that's my time. Give it up for all beautiful people. Saint Spyridon, may pray upon us, may the church have its best years ever, the festivals, your clergy. I love Greek people. I hope to see you all again. And now we're going to give up the stage to the legend of all legends, the great Greek comedian, Angelo Tsarouchas. Put your hands together. Let him feel the power of Worcester. Worcester. Give it up for Tony. Let him hear it, folks. And for that guy there, Jimmy Tanapetos, Pertesis there. How are you, Worcester? Worcester, how are you? Worcester. Look, I was talking